A mother cat leads her two tiny kittens through a cold, rainy alley at night. They are going to help their dying sister. But when they push open that broken door, what they find is not a sick cat. It is something far worse. Something that makes even Mama Cat freeze in terror. Will love be enough to save her, or will it destroy them all? Stay with me, this story will shock you, then heal your heart. Hook option 2, mystery plus shiver factor. What if the cat you loved like family suddenly looked at you with eyes that were no longer hers? Mama Cat and her kittens brave the dark to care for a dying sister. But in that abandoned room, under flickering moonlight, her paw reaches out. Not to greet them, to grab them. What twisted thing has taken over her body? You will not believe how this ends. Hook option 3, curiosity plus promise of twist. They came to nurse a sick sister back to health. 3 cats against the storm. One door between them and heartbreak. But behind that door, she was waiting, changed, hungry in a way no cat should be. Mama Cat's next move will leave you speechless, heart-pounding, and crying happy tears by the end. Do not look away. Hook option 4, short plus punchy for fast attention. A dying cat, a desperate family, one terrifying moment in the dark. Her claws scrape closer. Her eyes glow wrong. Mama Cat has seconds to decide. Fight or flee. This is the most chilling and beautiful cat story you will hear today. Hook option 5, emotional plus urgent. In the shadows of an old market alley, a mother's love is tested like never before. Her sister lies dying, or so she thinks, because what rises from that corner is not dying at all. It is something dark, something broken. Watch till the final purr, because miracles hide in the scariest places. Mama Cat moved silently through the narrow alley behind the old market, her paws pressed against cold, wet stones. 2 tiny kittens followed close behind her. Their eyes stayed wide in the dim evening light. The air carried smells of rotting fruit and distant rain. Mama Cat stopped at a broken wooden door. It hung half open on rusty hinges. A faint, raspy sound came from inside. She pushed the door with her shoulder. The hinges groaned. Dust floated down from the ceiling beams. Moonlight sliced through cracks in the roof. It painted thin silver lines across the dirt floor. In the corner lay Sister Cat. Her fur looked dull and matted. Her ribs showed sharply under thin skin. Her breathing came in short, wet bursts. Mama Cat stepped closer. The kittens pressed against her legs. One kitten whimpered very softly. Sister Cat lifted her head a fraction. Her eyes caught the moonlight. They glowed strange and glassy. Mama Cat froze. Something felt wrong. The smell in the room changed. It grew thicker, sharp, metallic, like old coins left in rain. Sister Cat opened her mouth. No sound came at first. Then a low, bubbling rasp escaped. Mama Cat's ears flattened. Her tail stiffened straight. The kittens huddled tighter. Sister Cat's front paw twitched. It jerked once. Then again. Faster. The paw scraped across the floorboards. Claws clicked in quick, uneven rhythm. Mama Cat took one step back. Her heart pounded against her ribs. The paw kept moving. It dragged forward, then sideways. Then it lifted. High. Too high. Bones showed white under torn skin. The paw hung there, trembling. Sister Cat's head tilted at an impossible angle. Her glassy eyes locked on Mama Cat. No blink. No warmth. Only endless black centers. A thin thread of dark liquid slipped from the corner of her mouth. It dripped, slow, onto the floor. Mama Cat's fur rose along her spine. The kittens pressed their faces into her side. They trembled. Sister Cat's body lurched forward. One sharp motion. Her claws scraped again. Louder. Closer. The metallic smell flooded the small space. Mama Cat's breath caught in her throat. The paw reached out. Fingers spread wide. It hovered inches from Mama Cat's face. The room grew colder. The moonlight flickered, as if something passed between the cracks above. Sister Cat's mouth opened wider. A sound began, low at first, then rising. Not a meow, not a growl. Something wet and broken and hungry. Mama Cat stared, unable to move. The paw trembled once more. Then it lunged. Mama Cat's muscles locked tight. Every hair on her body stood rigid. The twisted paw sliced through the air toward her face. Claws glinted like broken glass in the moonlight. In that frozen heartbeat, memory flashed. Warm afternoons curled together in the sunlit courtyard. Sister Cat grooming her ears with gentle tongue strokes. Shared milk saucers under the old mango tree. Laughter in soft purrs when the kittens first opened their eyes. That memory burned brighter than fear. Mama Cat moved. She twisted sideways with desperate speed. The paw grazed past her cheek. A single claw caught the edge of her ear. Hot pain flared, then faded into nothing. She spun. Her body coiled low. Tail lashed once. The kittens squeaked in terror. They scrambled behind an overturned crate. Tiny bodies pressed flat against splintered wood. Sister Cat's form lurched again. Her head snapped back into place with a sickening crack. The bubbling rasp grew louder. It filled the small room like thick smoke. Mama Cat did not run. She stepped forward instead. One deliberate paw. Then another. Her green eyes never left the glassy stare. "Sister," she said. The word came low and steady. Voice rough from dust and fear. The twitching stopped. For one long second the room held perfect silence. Even the wind outside seemed to pause. Sister Cat's ears flicked. Once. A tiny, almost forgotten motion. Mama Cat took another step. Close enough now to feel the fever heat rolling off the thin body. Close enough to see the faint tremble beneath the matted fur. "You are still here," Mama Cat whispered. "Somewhere." The dark thread at the corner of Sister Cat's mouth quivered. Her jaw worked slowly. No sound emerged at first. Then, very faintly, a word formed. "Help." It was not the hungry rasp. It was small, cracked. Hers. Mama Cat's heart squeezed hard. She lowered her head, pressed her forehead against Sister Cat's burning one, closed her eyes. The metallic smell was still there, but beneath it lay something older, something familiar. The faint scent of sun-dried fur and shared nests. Mama Cat began to purr. Low at first, then stronger. The sound rolled through her chest like distant thunder. She poured every ounce of warmth she carried into that vibration. Every memory of safe places. Every quiet night they had guarded the kittens together. Sister Cat's body shuddered once. Violently. Then slowly, very slowly, the rigid limbs began to soften. The impossible angle of the neck eased. Paws that had scraped and lunged now curled inward. Protective. Small. The glassy shine in the eyes dimmed. Not gone, but clouded, as though something heavy had lifted just enough to let light through. Mama Cat kept purring. She did not stop. The kittens crept out from behind the crate. One cautious step. Then another. The braver one, the little tabby with white paws, reached first. He pressed his tiny face against Sister Cat's side. His own purr started. Weak. Shaky. But real. The second kitten followed. They curled against their sick aunt. one on each side. Small engines of warmth. Sister Cat's breathing changed. The wet rattle smoothed. Not healed. Not yet. But quieter. Deeper. Mama Cat opened her eyes. She looked at the thin shape beneath her. "You fought so hard to stay," she murmured. "Now let us carry you for a while." Moonlight shifted. A cloud passed. The silver lines on the floor grew brighter. Outside, the first drops of rain began to tap against the broken roof. Soft. Steady. Like careful footsteps coming home. Mama Cat rose carefully. She nudged Sister Cat's shoulder. "Come," she said. "We are leaving this place." Sister Cat tried to stand. Her legs buckled once. Twice. Mama Cat moved under her. Shoulder to shoulder. She bore the weight without complaint. The kittens flanked them. One pressed against Sister Cat's left side. The other against her right. Tiny sentinels. They moved toward the broken door together. Slow steps. Paws dragging slightly in the dust. Rain strengthened. It drummed on the tin patches above. It washed the metallic scent from the air. When they reached the doorway, Mama Cat paused. She looked back into the dark room one last time. Shadows still clung to the corners. But they seemed smaller now. Less hungry. She turned her face into the rain. Cool drops touched her nose. Her ears. The small tear in her ear stung cleanly. Sister Cat lifted her head. Just a little. She tasted the rain too. A faint, ragged purr answered Mama Cat's steady one. The four cats stepped out into the alley. Water streamed along the stones. It carried old smells away. Mama Cat led them toward the courtyard they once shared. Toward the mango tree. Toward dry corners and soft moss nests. Toward the place where sick cats could rest. Where kittens could play. Where sisters could remember who they were. The rain fell harder. But none of them minded. They walked on. Shoulder to shoulder. Purrs mingling with the sound of water. And somewhere beneath the storm, a small, stubborn hope began to grow again.